Leaders of the One Kenya Alliance have finally formalized their political pact by appending their signatures to a coalition agreement 5 months to the general election. The agreement, however, is a precursor to negotiations with Jubilee and ODM under the Azimio La Umoja movement. And on the eve of Azimio La Umoja movement National Delegates Conference, OKA principals are laying out a series of conditions, among them recognition as equal partners to President Uhuru Kenyatta's Jubilee Party and his handshake partner Raila Odinga's ODM in deliberations to settle on a joint coalition flag-bearer to face Deputy President William Ruto in the August State House contest. Francis Gashuri reports on the OKA deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the One Kenya Alliance coalition agreement is signed!
The One Kenya Alliance coalition agreement that took a long winding path to the present, with deliberations often clouded by contestations and lack of clarity. The signing ceremony had been postponed twice, a move that further compounded the confusing state of affairs in OKA. But today, it came to pass at last. The four founder parties, Wiper, Na Kenya, KANU and United Democratic Party UDP, were joined by two late entrants into the alliance, Irungu Nyakera's Farmers Party and the Movement for Democracy and Growth Party, led by Ugenya MP David Ochieng. The coalition agreement gives OKA partners an opportunity to negotiate with like-minded parties as a unit and a fallback position should such deliberations fail to bear fruit.
And when any party feels uncomfortable, they should be able, with notice to others, to walk away, because it is a coalition of the willing. We have stayed together without any formal agreement, not with a gun to our heads, but because we were willing to associate with one another.
Promises are there to be broken, but a covenant is a covenant, and our covenant is that we'll put our people first.
The coalition agreement being signed on the eve of Azimio La Umoja National Delegates Convention, where President Uhuru Kenyatta and his handshake partner Raila Odinga are expected to lead their Jubilee and ODM parties, as well as political parties allied to them. The OKA team leaving no doubt that it was headed the Azimio way.
We are going to have to form one juggernaut. We talked about the possibility of a grand coalition, but we have our coalition here, and we are set. If others don't want to engage, we are ready to go to the wire. Yeah. Correct? We are set. If we find that people are intolerant, people don't want to listen to others, we are set with the instruments. But we are ready also to have dialogue.
And OKA will demand from other coalition partners, if we were to go into any other coalition, openness. We will not tolerate opaqueness. We will not play second fiddle. We go in as equals.
We will talk to other formations similar to ours, but that does not put a lead on us also going it alone. We are still open. We're still discussing.
Political mistrust and competing interests are the heart of the Azimio OKA negotiations, with the Grand Coalition's presidential flag-bearer and power-sharing matrix being among the sticking issues.
We go to a larger coalition. We don't want to be told this is predetermined. Yes. We want total openness, mutual respect, and equality. Yes. So that if we cede ground, we cede because we think this is the thing to do. The market waters of coalitions in Kenya is lack of transparency, that you're laughing with somebody and signing, and they have a dagger to your back.
Don't think that we must unite somebody else to move. All of you here are politicians, and politicians always, think that they're the best. If you don't think you're the best, then you can't move.
The OKA principals have confirmed that they will attend the Azimio NDC at KICC that will be followed by a joint public rally at Jacaranda grounds in Nairobi's Embakasi East constituency in what has been dubbed the launch of the coalition's Grand March to State House. With just 5 months to the general election, it is a season of political coalition building and deal making, with presidential contenders realizing the constitutional requirement for a winning State House contender to garner at least 50% of the total votes cast and at least 25% in 24 counties. Every vote counts, with 22.1 million registered voters in the IEBC roll of voters. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV, Nairobi.